Fortnite in 2022. This game is still kicking strong, still getting some of the best collaborations, some of the best events, and overall satisfying many people, while other people from the side are booing it and screaming at it, and, well, it's okay to do that. But it's also okay to understand why people still enjoy Fortnite, why people are coming back to it. And we're going to be discussing all of that and more, and why, this is kind of your video. Like, should you get back into Fortnite? Should you not? Is this just not the game for you? Everything in 2022 and what its state is right now. This game has been around since 2017 when it was released, and yeah, we're gonna get into that. Hi, my name is Zach, and thank you so much for watching Critics Play Games. I love talking games. On my normal YouTube channel, I love talking movies, but over here we collaborate with many other film critics who also love playing games, and we like to kind of give our discussion on video games itself. So thank you so much for watching. You guys are really all the best. So if you enjoy your video games, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and well, we're gonna jump right into this. So starting with Fortnite, it released back in 2017, and when it started out in early development, I'll actually be honest, this was one of my more anticipated games due to the fact that I was really into Minecraft at the time. My age was kind of the perfect range, and it was being developed by Epic, who Epic had just finished out the Gears of War trilogy, and Gears of War, if you don't know, is my favorite franchise of all time. I love the first game, I adore the second game, and the third game I have so many hours in, and I still go back and play Gears of War all the time. I never think that something will maybe go up to the heights of what Gears of War 3 was. I saw like Cliff Bleszinski and Epic were working on this brand new building mechanic game like Minecraft, but it has these weird creatures that are coming to attack, and you have to survive. That first teaser just really stuck out to me, and really, I wanted to play it because of the art style. I was into that. Sadly, this was a game that I feel like just took way too long. Cliff Bleszinski left, a lot of things at Epic changed, and I never thought this game would ever see the light of day. Fast forward to 2017, the game was released into open beta, but you could pay for it. And I bought it. I bought the first physical copy edition. Now, I do not own that anymore because I did not know those were going for a lot of money at one point, and I sold them because the game was free and I did not need the physical media. Even though I love physical media, Fortnite was definitely not one that I needed. But I played it, and it did not have the battle royale. It was not what everyone wanted it to be, and in fact, it was not great. I barely played the version called Save the World and this building mechanic, which was fun, and the combat was fun, but there's nothing there keeping me hooked, line, and synced. Looking back at now September 2017, this is when everything changed. PUBG was a big thing with Battle Royale and everything like that, but then Fortnite decided, we're gonna do the same thing. And they released a free-to-play Battle Royale mode, and it blew up. People who had never heard of Fortnite were now playing it. People were jumping into it, everything of that nature. It was a huge phenomenon. In fact, I feel like Fortnite actually started the trend for every game to have a Battle Royale. I mean, Black Ops eventually had that for Call of Duty franchise, then we got Warzone. Battlefield was supposed to have one, that never happened. Halo kind of had its own version of it, and we've seen so many Battle Royales come out of the woodworks, where really much when we look at it, PUBG was the one that kind of started this entire mode. There was a lot of other games beforehand for sure, and other ideas like it, but PUBG was the first most notable one for me, at least. And after that, it changed, and it continues to change for good and bad reason. From the original design, they're completely going off into the verge, and there's something about Fortnite that I feel a lot of people wonder, why is it still around today? And I kind of wondered the same thing, because I thought it was going to be a fad for just a couple of months to maybe a year or two, and then kind of drop off. The biggest thing is because Epic continues to support this game in a really well done way. And I say that because let me compare this to other games real fast. When we look at Warzone and Call of Duty and Battlefield, and I forgot to talk about Apex Legends and all sorts of things like that. The thing with those games, and why, because I've played every single Battle Royale at this point, specifically to jump back into this video and really compare apples to oranges here. But when you look at PUBG, there wasn't enough progression there. Now they've kind of added stuff, but it's still not enough to hook me back. It just feels like the same exact game that I played back in the day. Warzone is kind of the same way, where it feels like I have to play the mainline multiplayer to really get any further in there. That way I can develop guns, as well as the battle pass being almost impossible to finish unless you are grinding for fucking hours. Not even fun at that point, and it's just a bunch of cheaters and hackers and all sorts of things like that. Apex Legends, which maybe does the best out of it all, but again, for me, every time I've jumped back in there, it just doesn't have that feeling that I want to play it. But I do give a shout out because they have a lot of teamwork avenues in there, and I think that's one of the best aspects of that game. Still couldn't even get Battlefield 2042 or whatever the fuck that game was called, couldn't even get off the damn ground. But that's where it continues, is all these multiplayer games try to focus on two different other aspects, but never enough to support the content giving interesting and updated content that makes people want to jump back into the game. But as well as it makes stuff almost impossible to do. I feel like Fortnite kind of started this whole battle pass motive. I mean, you even look at Destiny 2. Destiny 2 now uses battle passes. And you get some cool stuff, and it's an easy battle pass to do. As long as you play the game and do the challenges, you can finish it. Fortnite's the same exact way. I have completed like the last 8 battle passes because I just get them and I want the last character. Because I like that they do so many collaborations, which is one of the biggest aspects. Like, they have been doing collaborations with the likes of Stranger Things, Borderlands, Master Chief himself is in this game, Marcus Phoenix, God of War himself, Kratos is in this, Tomb Raider. More than that too. You have the DC universe, you have the Marvel universe, fuck, you even have the Star Wars universe, and most notably, the two that I never even thought would ever come into this game, Dragon Ball and Naruto. And specifically Dragon Ball, if we sit on that for a second, because that's what's in the game right now. What the fuck? How did we ever think that was going to happen? But it works, and it is some of the most fun stuff I've ever had. Being able to kamikaze, blast someone, and then jump on a Nimbus cloud and fly around and go and shoot them with a gun, that is like insanity. And if I was 12 years old, this would probably be my favorite video game of all time. The fact that this game introduces younger people into other different avenues and other mediums, but as well as doing these collaborations, adds more fun aspects and different aspects to keep the game fresh at all times. Lightsabers, blasters, Marvel abilities, Marvel characters walking around the map, and even jumping into other fun collaborations that they've done when they have planes, mech suits, gerbil balls that you can jump into and swing around everywhere. These are the things that make Fortnite work in 2022 because they're constantly giving updates to make the game feel fresh. Right as you feel like you're getting, I'm getting old of this game, I don't want to play anymore, they add something new. Whether it's the creative mode, whether it's that the fact that they added a mode that gets rid of building, which is a huge thing, or they add a mounting and moving mechanic that really changes up the entire lifestyle of the game. This game is giving breaths of fresh air to its audience and other people to come back. I'm looking at one of my best friends. He freaking hated this game. They took away building. He plays it every day now. He enjoys it. He has fun with it. Because little Timmy isn't sitting there building up a skyscraper and within 2 seconds of me just sitting there trying to attack him. I love that. I love that the fact that this game continues to do that. And I know this is not going to be for everyone. If you were never sold on Fortnite, you're probably not going to be sold on it now. But you can't deny why Fortnite is working in 2022. Why it is still succeeding because of all these avenues. Because the fact that it keeps changing up the game, switching out weapons, changing up the map, giving new abilities, giving new collaborations once again. Dragon Ball's that big thing. Never thought it would happen in a million years, but it's one of the most fun collaborations I've seen yet. The fact that you do all these challenges, you get Shenron at the end of the week, it's freaking awesome. Never thought I would be able to ride in on Shenron in a battle, after jumping out of the battle bus and getting on a glider for Shenron. That's so amazing. But, you know, why does it still continue to succeed? I mean, you can do all that, but what brings people back? I think what brings people back is it's free to play. I think it's in a free-to-play model that, yes, the skins you could pay for, but as well, it doesn't feel pay to win. You just pay for what you want, and you just can enjoy the game for what it is. And that's one of the biggest avenues, because I always feel like, and when I look at Warzone and Call of Duty, the blueprint system it was a cool idea, but it does feel like you can easily cheat it and cheese it and be unfair to it. And I just think this is one of those games that continues to really grow into a different possibility, and I think it's only going to continue to grow. And I'll be honest, I don't think Fortnite will be a thing in 3 to 4 years, because I think Battle Royale will officially start dying. But you know what will probably start to come is this whole escape from Tarkov, this is mode. There's rumors Modern Warfare 2 is going to have it. And I'm ready to predict right here, I would not be surprised if Fortnite makes a mode like that. I know it's way different than what they've done before, but they've always been about changing, moving, and keeping the audience interested. I, in fact, could see a first-person mode at one point. I think there are things that they are looking into changing to making this game feel again fresh. Because as long as they keep doing that, they're going to keep bringing this all back. And I'll be honest, when it comes down to the bad, I do think some of the prices for certain things on the item store have absolutely blown up into ludicrous discussions and prices and what they had to do. In fact, they even have a membership trial that I've tried out for the last few months, which does give like a pretty good avenue. You get the battle pass, you get exclusive skins, and you get exclusive money, like money to put towards it. So in the end of the day, the value is there, but it's one of those that if you don't play the game, are you actually getting that same value? And that's what keeps bringing me back again as well. But what is the bad? And that's the one thing. I like to focus on the good when it comes down to gaming and everything like that. But what is the bad about this game? The bad about this game is I think it hurts other games from being developed and really getting into the limelight of other ideas. And I think that's one of the big things that has really harmed the last few years is a lot of developers are trying to copy the Fortnite model. They're trying to change up and do exactly what they're doing to make money in the same way. In fact, I really miss back in the day where you could buy a Call of Duty map add-on for $60, the season pass, you get 4 add-ons overall throughout like the next year and a half. I miss when games did that. Now it's microtransactions. Now it's free updates, but trust me, you're gonna wanna buy these microtransactions. And again, Fortnite, I think, does it in a good way where it's just skins. That's all it is. And I know a lot of other companies do that, but sometimes it doesn't feel like it's just skins. And it feels like it got to. But it's always a focus on that, where Fortnite is succeeding in that. And I do think it is bad for the environment of gaming because that's where a lot of the motive is going. And I miss when it's more single player focused. I miss when we just get games that focus on giving a good online experience. A lot of stores and a lot of companies are just, how can we copy the success? And I think most notably, one of the developers that really had this problem was Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite's multiplayer is awesome, but there's not enough content to support my excitement. But what they're trying to do is fill the store, do a battle pass, all those things. And for me, it doesn't get my attention whatsoever. And I haven't played Halo in a couple months now, and that makes me depressed because it should be one of the coolest things. So I think overall Fortnite is good and bad for the environment. I think there's a lot of fun to it, and I think it brings new players into kind of joining an online community and joining a multiplayer community, and it's fun. I think there are some really cool collaborations that they continue to constantly update and intrigue people and bring them back, and even if you're not playing week to week or month to month, you are still coming back here and there to just experience what is new. And I think Fortnite will continue to grow eventually one day, and it will die out, just like all things do. But it's going to continue to decide to keep evolving into other things to help it grow just like it did in the beginning. When it joined the Battle Royale, it'll join whatever else is hot, and it'll keep doing that exact thing until the community just finally stops. And that's how it goes. The collaborations are there. The fun aspects are there. The changes are there. But Fortnite is here to stay for now. And I predict maybe in the next 4 or 5 years, depending on how much they change up, how much they actually add, this game is going to stay around for a little bit longer. And again, it's good and bad for the environment, but I think Epic has a winning game here and a winning strategy that keeps putting money in their pocket, but also making the audiences, the players, and everyone else a little bit more satisfied with everything that they're doing. So with all that said, Fortnite in 2022 is a game that I enjoy. I enjoy playing. Sorry, I do. And it's not going to be for everyone. But when I just want a fun multiplayer game to jump into and have fun, this is like that best one for me. I don't get pissed. I don't get rage quitting or anything of that nature. I just play it to have fun. And it's very simple. And that's kind of just the approach that I want. So thank you so much again for watching this, guys. You're really all the best. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, comment down below your guys' thoughts. Make sure to keep playing games, and also understand we got a lot of coverage coming out. God of War stuff, Callisto Protocol, and freaking maybe even Gotham Knights. Still deciding if we want to cover that over here, because that game just does not look good, but lots of fun content. If there's any videos that you want us to kind of do on in this 2022 series, I do a plan on doing God of War 2018 and 2022, as well as maybe even No Man's Sky, waiting for the PS5 full upgrade on the physical media copy to come out. But other than that, guys, thank you so much again for watching this, and of course, until next time, stay classy.